a lot of people. I'm always surprised to hear people who talk about the game and then they don't play it anymore.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we talked about this last night too, how this is like a big pet peeve of ours.
Yeah.
People who talk smack about the game, saying that it sucks, or talking about pro stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, how much do you play? And they're like, oh man, I haven't touched that game in months. I'm like, what?
Yeah, exactly. You're
like,
invalid. Yeah.
Invalid.
That's why.
Welcome everybody to episode number 122 of the COD Casuals podcast. We're your host, Mike.
Justin,
how we doing, bro?
doing good.
Yeah. How was the day today, dog?
Easy day, ish for the most part.
Hell yeah.
Same old, you know.
Dude, let's talk about the weather right now, bro. Beautiful day out there.
Yeah, it is nice. It's gonna be nice like the whole week.
Yeah, thank God. You know what? And it's not humid too.
Yeah,
That's a big plus for us.
Yeah, it'll get humid like probably within like the next couple of weeks. So,
but I will say that was kind of strange because today it looks like it's gonna be raining all day. Like at least that's where it was for me. It was at the clouds. It was kind of cloudy.
Yeah,
a little gray. You know, we're getting like all these sporadic, like thunderstorms and showers coming in every once in a while.
Yeah,
but I love that though.
That was last week. I don't mind it. No. I thought it was a little too much the past couple of days.
Yeah, dude, I'll tell you though, bro, we need that rain though sometimes.
Yeah,
sometimes we go through these like long periods where it's just bone dry. Yeah, and it's awful.
We haven't though. This summer, right. I will say, like,
bro, knock on wood, man. We've been good so far.
Yeah, so no, it's been good. How about you?
Yeah. Work going well too.
Yeah. How about you? Okay, well,
we talked about it before, man.
Yeah.
All I'll say, when this comes out, I got 2 days left.
Yeah. And then you got summer.
Yeah, and then I got the summer. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I mean, the kids have lost their minds. I mean, I don't blame them, though, because, man, I think back to when we were at that time. Like, you're trying to finish up middle school, going to high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I talked to them, like, man, you nervous? They're like, horrified.
Yeah.
You know? I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Yeah.
They're like, dude, that school is huge. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm in Lowell, Massachusetts. It doesn't really say that much, but in there, the school that they're going to, like Lowell High School, it's huge.
Yeah,
it's like I would easily say it's probably 3 times. You know,
yeah, I mean,
it's massive.
not surprised. Lowell's probably like top 5 biggest high schools in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I remember going there, seeing it. I was like, whoa, it's a compound.
I think if anybody lives in Mass, I think Brockton's the biggest high school.
Oh,
in Massachusetts. Yeah.
I wonder how many people go there.
Well, my friend he graduated from that high school. I met him in college, but his graduating class had like nearly 2,000 kids. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nuts. I mean, my school right now has 1,000.
Yeah. Yeah. So, like graduating? Or
no,
like
total.
Like okay.
Everybody.
So that's like the same size as like our like high school.
Yeah. Is the middle school. Yeah. It's nuts. And I don't know what the graduating class is going to be for the middle school kids now going like into 8th grade.
Probably like 300 or 400.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Because our graduating high school class was like almost 300, I think. Or it was 300.
Yeah. It's a lot of people. But yeah, dude, they're horrified. And I'm like, yeah. I was telling you before we went on, I was giving them the speech.
Yeah.
Like, man, a lot of these people that you know in middle school, they ain't your friend.
Yeah.
You ain't going to know these people.
Yeah.
You'll never talk to them again. They're like, yo, shut up, man. Shut up. You know what you're talking about. I'm like, trust me, bro.
Yeah.
Trust me. These ain't your friends. I'm like, they'd rat on you in a second.
Oh, yeah. Middle school to high school is just a completely different story.
Yeah.
Like, I remember back, like, the people that I used to talk to in middle school. Like, I don't even talk to them at all anymore, so.
Well, that's the thing. I think with us, that's, like, it's surprisingly rare because we met each other in middle school. We were kind of friends towards the end of middle school.
Yeah.
But I would say, like, from that time, you're my only friend that remained.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm speaking for myself. You're
I mean, for me, like, actually, no, I have our friends right now in our group, like.
Oh, yeah, true.
I like 2-3 other people in our friend group, like we still all stuck around and talked together.
Yeah, and I would say that those guys became my friends more in high school.
Yeah.
Probably because of you, because we ended up just kind of having that group. But yeah, I mean, dude, all through middle school and high school and college, like my college friends, I've got 2.
Yeah.
Do I see them very much? No.
Yeah.
Like my actual friends, I was telling them like someone that would have my back. I was like, there's probably 3 or 4 people.
Yeah.
That's it. You know, like people that I could actually talk about and trust with stuff. I'm like, other than that, though, no.
Yeah, that's how it is.
You know?
In college, like I have like a handful of friends.
Yeah.
Then like that's it. Like all throughout college.
Yeah. I mean, it's just life. It's like you go through and these people, like they all go different paths and stuff. Like they're all going to different high schools. I'm like, man, you're probably never going to see that person again.
Yeah.
You know?
In college, I was never like, I mean, throughout my whole life, I've always been like this, but I was always picky about the people that I hung out with.
Right.
So I think that's a big reason why I still have like a lot of the same friends, like from middle school through high school through college.
Yeah.
Like now.
Yeah.
But yeah, in college, like I didn't have the normal like college experience everybody had.
Yeah. Well,
like,
you went to different schools. You transferred too.
Yeah. But like you would think I transferred to a bigger school, like the party school.
Right.
I didn't do like any of that. Like
I go crazy, bro.
Yeah. And still did my own thing.
Right.
And just had like my couple of friends.
Yeah.
But yeah, now like I barely see them.
Yeah. No, dude, that's just, again, that's the way it goes. I think it was one of our friends that said it. It's a great quote. He's like, 4 quarters is better than 100 pennies.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? That's got to be one of my like all-time favorite quotes.
Yeah.
I don't know where he stole that from. If he came up with that, he's a genius.
No, it's from somewhere.
That sounds like something Ben Franklin would say, bro.
Yeah, it's from somewhere.
That's like that's like some old stuff.
Yeah. Quality over quantity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to tell these kids before I never see them again, you know?
Yeah. Some wisdom for, well, actually, most people that listen to this are like around our age, so I don't know if they feel the same way or if they just have a bajillion friends.
Yeah, I don't know. Let us know. Do you have any friends?
Yeah. Do you have close friends or you just have like a ton of them?
Yeah, because again, like I would say, like you're definitely my best friend. Like we could confide in each other in pretty much everything.
Yeah.
And I would say again, like besides you, there's maybe 3 other people that I really could outside of my family that if something really came up or was really important, I would talk to you about. But these guys, I mean, you know how it is. They got like 80 friends always hanging around, and they're like, these are all my boys. I'm like, no, they're not.
No, yeah.
I'm like, they're not your boy. Like they're using you for something.
Yeah.
You know, as it goes.
Yeah, you'll find out like your true friends as you get older, especially when you're around like our age.
Yeah, right.
When like between 25 and 30, that's when like life changes so fast in those 5 years. It's like you can, you could just be a single bachelor working your job, or you could be married, having a kid at 28, and like it's just so
it can
wild
be
and different. Yeah.
No, it was so funny. One of the teachers, he picked up this group because this group today, since we have Monday off for Juneteenth, this is the last day that I had those kids, and he was telling them telling them to go line up and everything because he doesn't have them, and he's like, look, this is the last time I'm probably gonna be asking you to go line up. Next time you're gonna be paying bills, all right?
Yeah.
And they was like, man, I ain't got time for that. I'm like, bro, it'll be here before you know it. Like,
it'll happen fast.
Yeah, it'll catch up quick. But yeah, man, I mean, I'm excited to be getting done with it. You know, we've been cruising into summer right now, getting ready for summer mode. We're just coming back from a huge event that was going on that Boston Breach put on.
Yep.
Dude, this was a great event. This was it was a VIP. Like, I think it was only selected for 10 fans of the Boston Breach.
Yep.
And it was put on by them. It was at the Helix Center for Esports in Foxborough.
Yep.
So big shout out to them and to the Boston Breach for having us go there. Real privilege.
Yeah.
Dude, what a blast.
Oh, yeah, it was awesome. I'll put up like a couple of photos on the screen right now. But yeah, they held a private barbecue. They had really good food. Dude, the mozzarella sticks were, dude, those were so good.
Dude, and the chicken sandwiches now?
Yeah, the chicken sandwich was good.
Come on.
That was so good.
Dude, I mean, you can speak on this, dude. They're Chick-fil-A-ish. Like, they're almost there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
like, okay. That's a whole separate conversation.
All right, let's pump the brakes, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not a seasoned Chick-fil-A like you, though, so.
Yeah, I wouldn't put that up on 2 different categories.
Okay.
I would match that with Popeyes.
Oh, okay.
I think Chick-fil-A's is in, people might disagree, it's in its own category.
Okay.
Like when I want real chicken, like somewhat healthy fried chicken,
right?
Like I go to Chick-fil-A,
right?
Because I don't know, it tastes.
Just know it's real.
No, yeah, it tastes like super fresh,
right? No, I know. What you mean.
But when I want like super crunchy, like
teeth shattering,
batter like all over it, I go to Popeyes.
Yeah. Popeyes good, and then McDonald's too, of course.
Yeah.
One of the
I would say they're definitely like when I eat their chicken, it's like Chick-fil-A's chicken.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm eating more real, which is funny because it's McDonald's. But
right.
They've stepped up.
They've stepped up the game for sure.
But regardless of
so, bro, Boston Beef.
The barbecue was really cool. Yeah. So like you said, 10 of us got invited. Exclusive event. We got to meet, all of Boston Breach, the head coaches, GM Dens, obviously, like he's been on the podcast, all the players, and we just like chilled, talked.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it was super cool.
Yeah, it was really it sounds like dumb, but it was very normal, because I think a lot of times people might think like, I don't know, you get kind of wrapped up in the moment being like, oh my God, these are like professional players. Yeah. These guys are like, they're big deals. But at the end of the day, like, I mean, that's why we have some of these guests on here. A big reason why is because you just get to see that they're totally normal people. Yeah. And it was so chill. It was so laid back. All the guests that were invited, they were all really great people, big fans of the Breach. And yeah, the guys that were there, like again, all the team members, like you were saying, they were really, really cool talking to all the guys that were invited. Yeah. We ended up playing cornhole, which was pretty fun, bro. Yeah. I mean, dude, I'll tell you though, the cornhole, like the actual, what do they call them? Like the bean bags that you use. Yeah, bro, it rained. Yeah. Bro, those things were soaked to the bone. Yeah. Heavy. They're wet. Yeah. Yeah. Heavy. They got heavy. That chalked up the game a little bit. We
2v2'd Dens and Zed.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
Yeah, duo versus duo.
Yeah.
I think we won.
Yeah. See, Zed would think otherwise. He was like,
would
no,
strongly disagree.
Yeah. He was counting the amount of like hole-in-ones we had. I was like, that's not how it works.
It's not at all. No. Yeah, but they're not from the U.S. So
that's true. Yeah,
they're not seasoned cornhole vets.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But it was cool though. We talked to them like literally the whole time. Just chatted. All the players there. We got to talk to Snoopy, which is, for people that don't know, he's like the fresh 18-year-old that just signed with the Breach.
Dude, how crazy is that, bro?
Yeah.
My man is 18.
And we got to talk to him for a little bit. And my first question was like, how is it?
Yeah.
Like, how is this feeling? He's like, man, like, I don't know. Like, and like, I don't blame him. Like, how can you even like describe that?
How could you process what's going on?
When we were talking to him like 3 days ago, he was in Mexico with his family, and now he's in Massachusetts with his mom, and he's about to go play the biggest Call of Duty event in history against arguably the best team in the game right now.
Yeah. Definitely like the most well-known team.
And this is his first ever pro LAN match.
Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine what that's like for him.
Yeah, and he's like, it's good. I'm like, that's what I expected.
Yeah, we were just like staring at him like, dude, how are you doing, bro?
Yeah. He's still, he's still feeling it. I don't blame him.
Oh, yeah. No, he's definitely in shock.
Yeah. He's like, what am I doing?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, dude, that's what I would be like. If I get called up to the main stage, first time ever playing like at a pro team at a pro event like that, and of all events, like you said, it's for COD Champs.
Yeah.
Which... By the way, that's going to be... Is it over by the time this already comes out?
Yeah, it's over. So when you guys listen to this, the 19th, COD Champs will be over.
Yeah, and Boston Breach has 1 champs.
Yep. And we're going to go celebrate with them.
Yeah, they 3-0'd everybody.
Everyone.
Everybody.
They only need to win 4 matches to win.
Yeah. No,
it's doable. Anything is possible.
Yeah, I mean, people who don't really follow champs much, like, we'll take a quick detour. It's a lot different now than how it used to be. I mean, and you could speak more because you had followed it a lot, but the road to winning the championship, like before the CDL, was like a very hard journey. Like it was not like, oh, you win, like you just said, win 4 games and that's it. Yeah. And one of those is the championship game.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I won't go too deep into it, but back then, like before the franchise and stuff happened, all 16 pro teams, if you're top 16, you're technically a pro, and they would all be at champs, and then they would have pool play, which, amateur teams below them, they had to reach a certain number of like pro points, and then they would play in champs too. So it's like top 32.
Yeah.
That's 32 teams. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
But now obviously like there's only 8 teams at champs. So a lot less.
Yeah. I mean, personally, something that I think they should do going forward, you can tell me if you agree or disagree, is they should have all 12 teams at champs. personally.
Yeah.
I think having 8 teams, it's too few. You know, there's already not enough teams in the league as it is. And now just eliminating those 4, like that road is it's not that long. You know, it'd be fun to have those teams in there, especially how they look towards the end of the year. Yeah,
that's I mean, I go back and forth with that. I'm more in line with I think only 8 teams should be going.
Okay.
People listening are probably like, what? I'm like, if you want to make it a competition, you have to like so people that are like new that don't know what COD Champs is, it's like the Super Bowl or it's like the NBA Finals. It's, you know, the biggest event of the year. And I don't think that should be a freebie to just get in there.
Yeah.
You should reach a certain number of points. Like everyone had the same amount of time to get better and, you know, practice against one another and beat one another. And those 4 teams just fell short.
Yeah.
But like temporarily, I understand. Like I think the solution is you just need more teams in the league. And right now that's like a whole other issue.
Right.
But ideally, like all 12 teams go and there's 16 teams and 4 don't make it. Because then it would make it longer, like you said. But I'm more on the fence of it should be limited to a certain number of teams.
Yeah, and that's like a perfectly logical thought. You know, it's like I kind of go back and forth as well on it because again, like you were saying, if there were more teams, then it would make more sense. But right now, it just seems so thin.
It is thin
with only 8 teams. But like to your point, everybody had like the same starting point. Like you know, whatever trials and tribulations your team went through throughout the year. Like Boston had theirs, Optic had theirs. Pretty much, I would say every team other than maybe 2 or 3 didn't. That's just like that's the way it goes. You know, it's kind of like you snooze, you lose.
Yeah, and every I'm sure players probably do not like that answer, especially right now.
Yeah.
But like as a spectator, it's way more fun to watch teams like throughout the year and like they accomplish something and you know they validated themselves and now they're in like champs. Imagine if like you just lose all year. Like okay, let's say back when Vegas only got 20 points one season. Imagine them like, oh yeah, they qualified for champs. It's like, is that fair? I mean, I guess you can argue like seeding and stuff, but if they do it the way that they're doing it right now, which is all the teams start off in like winners bracket technically, and it's double elimination. So is it fair to have like all 12 teams be there, double elimination, when one team has like 250 points and one team has 20? It's like, if I was a number 1 team, I'd be like, whoa, what's the point?
Right.
You know?
Yeah, or you know how you could have it too. Is those teams like the bottom 4 that didn't qualify? They're the ones that go into single elimination.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just so it's like just like a normal major.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know, everybody who scored the points and put in the work.
Yeah,
they have way less pressure.
Yeah, which I like that. I understand, but then obviously from the player side, they'd be like, "This is like way more money than a major."
Right.
And they're gonna start in losers.
Yeah, how much? How much is it this year? Is it the same as last year? It was like
it went down.
It went down.
Yeah.
So last year, because we looked it up yesterday, since we were curious about, I think one of the majors we were wondering about from the Vanguard season.
Yeah.
But I saw Thieves. It was 2.5 million.
Yeah.
Which is shocking.
What is it? It was 2.5 million, like for the whole all 8 teams.
Yeah.
First place was 1.2.
Okay. Yeah.
Now it's 1.
Right.
Which is still, don't get me wrong, that's a lot of money.
Bro, they're getting scammed.
They're losing $200K.
Yeah. And then what about, thing too is that it's in Vegas, which I mean, that's going to be wild.
Yeah.
Do they get taxed heavily in Vegas?
Vegas has no state income tax, actually. Okay. But like the winnings tax is still a lot.
Yeah.
Not compared to California.
But, yeah, because that was the problem from last time is that they'd had it for 2 years in a row in California. And yeah, it was brutal.
Yeah, because they got double taxed.
Yeah.
And for people that don't know what that means, I hope like you have a few more years before you have to deal with it.
Right.
But if in California, when they won, everybody has to pay like a winning tax. And that I'm pretty sure that's flat across the board, across all the states.
Yep.
And it's a lot. I want to say it's like 30% of your winnings.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, if you win in a certain state, you have to pay their income tax because technically it's income.
Right.
And then, yeah. So Vegas, like there's no state income tax. So you only have to pay one portion of the tax.
Yeah.
So,
which is unbelievable.
Yeah. So they get to save like a lot more.
Yeah.
So yeah, imagine winning like $1 million and then half of that's just gone.
Yeah, straight up.
Like, and this is like spread out through the team. Each player doesn't win $1 million. It's $1 million divided by 4.
Right.
So $250 a piece.
Yeah, and change somewhere.
Yeah,
around there.
but then imagine paying 50% of that to taxes. It's like, don't get me wrong, still a lot.
Yeah, still pretty good for just a couple of days of playing.
Yeah, $125K. But wouldn't you want, like $200K instead?
Yeah, exactly.
So
the greed steps in.
Yeah, it's
pretty crazy. I mean, how much money's involved in it, but no, it'll be cool. I mean, it's already gonna be over again while this comes out. But no, we're gonna be watching it pretty closely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure every moment that I can during work, I'm gonna be having it pulled up.
Yeah.
I'm just having them kind of do whatever. Be like, yeah, let me go watch my games here.
Yeah. Well, Boston plays this Thursday. That's their first matchup. So it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
It's gonna be less games technically because it's only 8 teams.
Right.
But it'll be good though. Like, I honestly have no idea how this like winner bracket's gonna go.
Yeah.
It could go either way for like any of these teams. Like starting in winners, like that's huge for all these teams.
Yeah.
Starting in winners. I won't go into like all that, but
no, it's gonna be really cool. I mean, there's just so many close matches that are gonna happen. And when we saw Boston, we saw all the players at the event. I mean, they look good. Like they're in good spirits.
Yeah.
That's such a vibey team too.
Yeah. They're all cool.
Whatever you say about them, like the chemistry is definitely there amongst those guys.
Yeah.
They are hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Those guys are some of the funniest people I've been around. Like, if everybody's like that in esports, I can't even imagine. But that team in particular, like just the camaraderie they have with each other, it's great.
Yeah. So it was great that Breach did that. Shout out to the Breach.
Yeah.
And hopefully they do more because like this was cool for all the fans.
Yeah.
That show support. They have the whole facility at Helix. Like, should use it. So I'm glad they did it.
Yeah, and it was cool too because afterwards, this was following the LAN event that they had, which was really cool as well. I can't remember the team that won. I know the guy Shoxy.
Yeah,
he was like one of the top in the top 250, I think, for rank play.
Yeah,
he's been playing on some team. I know his team won.
Yeah,
these guys are freaks.
Yeah,
congrats to them, beasts. But it was cool too because we got to see Zed and Den's former pro players go back on LAN. Bro, they were screaming.
Yeah, that was so funny.
Oh, it was hilarious.
Yeah.
They're over here just absolutely wrecking people. Dude, that shows. Those guys don't play the game very much. Dude, you never lose it.
Oh, yeah, no.
People are like, bro, they played on Paris Legion. And they're coaches now. Bro, I could probably play against those guys. Like, no, you couldn't.
No,
you couldn't.
No, yeah.
I'm like, you would get annihilated by them.
Zed fried.
Oh yeah, yeah, he was piecing.
Yeah,
like give him like one game and he's right back into it.
Yeah, but like again, overall, the great experience.
Yeah,
and we got some gifts too. Which shout out to them. Yep. We all got a Boston Breach jersey signed by the team.
Yep,
which was sick.
Yeah, that was sick. Yeah, so I gotta go get it. I gotta get it matted.
Yeah,
put it in a nice frame and have it hung up.
Yeah, I gotta do that at some point.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do probably this weekend or next weekend.
Yeah,
just get that taken care of and make it look really nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep pushing it off. Most likely.
Right. I'll show you mine and then you'll be like, bro, I have to get that done.
Yeah, I'm like so lazy with that stuff.
Yeah,
not lazy. I'm just.
Well, you got other things that jump ahead in your priority list.
It's this podcast. It's this podcast. I got to do all this stuff.
It's not really a priority.
Yeah.
But when you get a couple minutes, you throw it over to Michael's, be like, "You'll frame this thing."
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, again, just a great event. Shows why Boston, man, just like a real family. That team does it right. They have all the fans come out, and everyone's just socializing, having a great time.
Yeah.
It really does feel like a family. So.
Oh yeah.
I look forward to them hosting more like these. Going forward. It's going to be really, really cool to see what they end up doing. They'll just step it up. They'll keep doing more.
Yeah, exactly.
Which will be cool.
It's great. It feels like we're like we know all of them.
Yeah, exactly.
And we met most of them for the first time.
Yeah, exactly. So it's cool. But jumping off that, dude, kind of bummed right now, man. We have not gotten any season 4 news.
No, we
have we?
Yeah, the season 4 roadmaps.
Oh, they put it out, bro.
Yeah.
I totally blanked on this, bro.
Dude, this? No,
don't, dude, bro. Leave my error in.
I was gonna jump in. Like, this is all gonna be about season 4. They're releasing, a bunch of stuff. The hype it's died down, obviously, because it's super late into the year.
Live reaction right now from your boy here. I literally didn't get a chance to see this at all.
Yeah. but we're gonna stick to multiplayer, obviously. But they're adding some new maps in, obviously, right? 2 new maps and a big battle map. But battle map we won't really talk about all that much. But one of the new maps is an old map, Showdown, from COD 4.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel about that, because that map is like,
Dude, my instant reaction, they could have done better.
Yeah, they could have added Terminal. They could have added tie rise.
They could have added anything.
Yeah.
Bro, yeah, I mean, man, that's got to be the one. If there's any map that I want remastered for this game or could have had remastered, it would be High Rise.
Yeah. Well, they have it in the game. It's in Warzone.
Yeah. You ask me, that's the one that I want.
Yeah.
Same go with that than Terminal.
Yeah. Like, I don't know what I would want. I want one of those maps.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, look.
They have Terminal in Warzone, too. And
they've got it all.
And Terminal's, like, that was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, hey, I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain. It's cool. Mm-hmm. I'll be happy to see how they like if it's just really a copy paste. Mm-hmm. I mean, because that map though, like, yeah, it is an OG and it's from
it's
you
small.
know, yeah, it's small and it's I don't know. I just think about how that map plays. It's all up in those like, well, there's like that main area.
Yeah.
But it's all up in the I don't even know what you call them, like those walkways.
Yeah.
You know, like the whole perimeter around it. So I don't know. I'll see how it plays.
Showdown is in Warzone too.
Yeah, I don't think Showdown has ever been remastered for multiplayer though, has it? Is this the first time?
Might have been. I don't know, but like either way, this map's in Warzone, so why isn't, like, I don't know, the fan favorites? This one's like pretty boring in my opinion.
Yeah,
Showdown's just bland. Yeah,
I would put Showdown at the bottom of the list for maps that I would want to have remastered for multiplayer. I mean, like, it's kind of a double-edged sword. Like, yeah, you're happy we're getting some of that stuff because what do we say every episode? What do we want? Remaster maps.
Yeah,
and they give us this. It's like, all right. I mean, I'll take it, but I'm not going to be fist bumping about it.
Yeah.
So okay, so Showdown, and then. Oh, bro, they're testing us with this one. Kunstenar District.
Yeah.
6v6. I have no idea what to think about that map. Do they have anything on it regarding, like, what it actually is, how it plays?
Yeah, that map, from what I saw about it, like, they didn't really talk too much about it. I saw that it was a medium-sized map.
Yep.
Which could mean, like, anything.
It's a medium-sized
depending how you play.
Right.
But again, you know, it's another new map. It'll add, like, different flow to the game.
Okay, located west of the museum in Vondel. That's a translation arts district. Features a row of townhouses, boutique shops, yada, yada, yada. I don't really care about this. Shadow company trucks, whatever. Yep, doesn't really tell us all that much about it. I wish there was an actual, like, mini map that they would pull up so you can get an idea of what the flow of it is. I don't see any water.
Yeah. Well,
which is good.
Since this is part of
there's there's a swimmable canal along its west flank.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, bro. They love
no one's gonna be using that.
Nah, dude, I hope so, bro. I mean, dude, think about the lighthouse map, bro. The water in there. I mean, unnecessary.
No one uses that.
No.
Like
it's like, dude, but just like make it an insta death.
Yeah.
Why even bother having it?
Yeah. But they're adding so that map is from the Warzone map, Vondel, the new Warzone map.
Yep.
So hopefully, because we talked about that last episode, hopefully that, Warzone map is better than, what we've had, like better than Ashika Island.
Right.
But again, we're probably not going to be playing it, to be honest with you guys.
No.
We won't stick to multiplayer. Ranked restarts, so we're going to be like on that grind.
Oh, yeah, 100%. We both had finished up 650 for Season 3.
Yep.
I just finished it last night, so I guess we're now going to go to 850.
Yeah.
I'd have to assume.
Yeah.
And then the last one's just going to be that last 150 to 1,000.
Yeah.
And I got the double XP tokens on lock.
Oh, yeah, I do too.
Ready to go. I mean, dude, I'm telling you, I can't wait because we're just going to, like, when summer hits, bro, I'm just going to be playing that.
Yeah.
I'm going to be grinding that out, doing stuff for the podcast, and just grinding out the rest of this game.
Yeah.
To finish it up. So it'll be cool. I mean, I'm hoping that Season 4 can deliver on some of this stuff. I'm happy, like, that, again, we got some maps. This battle map, I don't really want to touch on it.
We're not going to play it.
Yeah, well, let's be real. We ain't going to play that. The other battle map, the Akhtar Village, we ain't playing that.
Yeah.
2 new gunfight maps.
Yeah.
Nice addition here.
It's nice that they're adding it to that, even though they took away like Face Off. Face Off must be like a rotating playlist for them.
Yeah,
because
RIP.
I'm assuming those gunfight maps are going to be in Face Off because
they have to be, right?
Yeah, they're the exact same maps.
We're still sitting here wondering what happened to Face Off. We never got an update.
Yeah,
we never got anything about it. Just one day gone.
It must be a rotating playlist. They do.
Which again, I don't want to get too much into it. I just don't understand why they made a big deal about it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we're going to go and have Face Off in here now. You guys should all be excited for it. And then without any notice or hesitation, they get rid of it.
Yeah, they keep gunfight.
Yeah, exactly.
Out of everything.
Very, very, very strange.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I hope that they add it back in, maybe in like Season 4 Reloaded, or just randomly throughout the season they'll go and throw it back in.
Yeah, take out gunfight, rotate Face Off in, and just go back and forth between them.
Did they have Face Off and gunfight in at the same time at one point?
They did.
Yeah.
And they took Face Off out.
Yeah. I mean, we had talked about that in the last episode, which if you haven't watched that, go watch it. We talked about the spawns, how they were so awful. And I wish that that's what they'd be doing. I have a feeling they're not.
No.
Whatever.
We're too late into the game.
Yeah.
They're definitely not.
Yeah. I don't know what they're going to do with that. They're very slow to act on some of those things.
Yeah.
Which, bro, side note, I will talk about this. We're going to keep with the Season 4. That annoys me because, like, I'm sure people have heard about this whole Tim the Tatman and Nick Merckx thing that's going on. We're not going to get into it.
Yeah.
The thing that bothers me, though, about this, bro, they go on Twitter, like Tim does, to get his thing removed.
Yeah.
Bro, they get rid of it.
Yeah.
I'm like, what about us?
Yeah.
What about all the things we've wanted?
Yeah.
Basic things like, was it that simple all along?
That big controversy that, when they have a big audience like that just shows how much power these streamers like really have.
It does, bro. 100%.
Yeah.
Like they go on there, like, Tim just said because Nick Merck's bundle got removed, he's like, please take mine out.
Yeah.
And I think it was like the next day, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was
they
gone.
were just like, yep, it's gone.
Yeah.
So now you can't go and buy those. Now people are going to go and flip accounts that have the bundle for like $100. But no, it does show because those guys, they wanted it gone and Activision listened. And of course, like it did become a big deal on Twitter. But dude, I'm just sitting over here. I'm like, bro, what about the rest of us?
Yeah.
A few million people who are like, can we have red dots?
Yeah.
They're over here like, silent.
Yeah.
Can we get our bundle removed? Yeah, no problem.
Well, dude, the lawyers and the PRs at Activision, man, they're on all the social media.
Yeah.
They see any controversy, we got to fix that.
Yeah.
Cease and desist, we got to fix all this.
Yeah. Fix our game.
All casual players.
Pause.
We got the whole year to fix a game.
Yeah. We're working on it. We have this is a work in progress. This game.
Yeah.
Live action game. It's like, bro, come on.
Yeah. But I will say, like, this game, though, after COD Champs, so when you guys listen to this, the competitive community is going to be, like, gone.
Yeah.
After COD Champs.
Yeah, it won't exist anymore.
Yeah. Everyone's going to be off, like, doing their own thing, like, not playing the game. I mean, like, again, it's still part of the COD cycle, but a lot of people watching the CDL and stuff are just done after Champs.
Oh, yeah. I mean, a lot of people, too, are just going to be not playing this game. I don't know if other people have noticed it, but, man, trying to matchmake in this game right now, dude, we're back to peak Vanguard. Like, it is bad.
I wouldn't say peak.
Okay.
Peak Vanguard was bad.
That's true. Now, peak Vanguard was
like
bad.
Vanguard.
This is bad, though. This is the worst it's been, yeah?
Yeah. But again, still giving them props because we can load into, like, 4 or 5 games in, like, an hour.
Yeah.
And in Vanguard, we could load into 2.
Yeah.
So
it could be worse.
Yeah.
But it has definitely, I mean, you cannot argue it has slowed down drastically.
Yeah, it definitely has.
And I didn't know if that was just us, because like maybe my connection or your connection, I was like, it doesn't really seem like it. We haven't had an issue.
Yeah.
But go online, man, other people, same thing. They're like, are the servers down or something?
Yeah.
Like, it's insane.
Yeah.
So it's just going to get worse as the CDL, like, once it comes to an end. And I'm curious, too, with Ranked, how that's going to be.
Yeah, I like it. You and I are still going to be playing, and probably other people that still play COD.
Yeah. Dude, we'll be the only 2 people playing.
I mean, we'll be top 250 easily.
Yeah, I was going to say, bro. We'll blow past all the hackers.
Yeah. Well, actually, so Ranked, our progress, didn't hit Iridescent. Sad. But, so we're going to be demoted back down again. You're going to be back down to Plat.
Yeah.
I'm going to be back down to Diamond.
Yep.
Which... it sucks because I wanted to hit Iridescent.
Right.
But we were far away.
Right. Well, we got season 4. We've got one. We got two. Two technically. Yeah. We've got season 4, and then I'm assuming there's going to be a season 5.
Yeah.
So we've still got time to do it, and we'll see too what this competition level looks like.
It's probably not going to be the same.
Yeah.
Will not be the same. So
you think it's going to go downhill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot easier to grind your way up.
Yeah, we're going to get some hard carried people that are up in the Diamond 2s and Crim 1s.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm curious though when we'll run across the hackers. Probably when you're in like Crim 2, Crim 3, and I'm Crim 1.
Yeah. Well, so Activision put out saying today actually that they're putting out an update where in ranked, if you have to be level 45 in ranked to move on to the next season.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. So that mitigates, new accounts coming in and then hacking.
Yeah.
Which that I really like because I mean, if you're over level 45 and you've been playing ranked, like realistically, you should be.
Yeah.
At this point, because if you're not winning.
Right. Right.
Well, actually, no, you're not even winning. You should be. It's season 2. You should be 50 at this point.
Right.
If you're just playing.
Yeah, close to it. By now.
So that should mitigate a lot of people from hacking.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, dude, you see some of these guys, like, we've come across them. They're Crim 1, Crim 2, and they're level 30. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, either you are a god amongst men, or you got the hacks on. Like, there's no shot. And then you see them start playing. I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
So that's pretty bad.
That'll be good.
Yeah.
But yeah, once the reset happens, I mean, we'll be back on the grind and rank just playing.
Yeah.
So
no, it'll be cool. Something I want to touch on too in this, which I think this is very, very odd. I don't know if we've ever seen this before in COD. 12v12 search.
Yeah.
Has this ever happened before?
I don't know. We're not playing it either way.
Bro. I saw that. Yeah. I was mind blown.
Yeah. He saw that just right now. Dude, this is a live reaction for you guys.
Come on, bro. Come on. What are you going to be playing on?
Yeah.
Like, what map we playing?
Yeah.
How is this going to work?
Oh, it's going to be regular, the Search and 6v6 maps. It's going to be 12v12.
Bro, they are throwing stuff at the wall on this.
Yeah.
Like, good Lord. That's going to suck. Yeah. I mean, it's not going to it's not going to suck. It's going to be just chaos.
Yeah, it's just going to be, the game mode you jump in, just try it out with your friends. And then it's going to go away.
Yeah, that's going to be that's one that's going to be in for a couple of days and then they're going to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Because no one's going to be playing it. You're going to play it just to laugh and be like, dude, what? And try to see if you're like a sniper and get a bunch of kills.
Exactly, yeah.
And then that's going to be it.
Yeah.
I don't understand that at all. I don't know how that works. I don't even know if I really want to see how that works.
It's just going to be chaos.
Yeah, it's going to be psychotic. 12v12 search on Dome. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
Imagine that. Come on. No
1v12.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, that's the thing, though. That's the only positive is that it can open the door for some of the most unbelievable clutches of all time.
Oh, yeah. It'll open up cool highlights.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. We'll see some cool stuff from that. And otherwise, it's going to be pretty much worthless.
Yeah.
But... yeah, that's for that mode, and then the prison rescue, whatever. Some gunfight blueprints. We ain't paying for this.
Yeah, new operators,
some new weapons as well. They had the ISO 45.
Yeah,
I don't really know if they're trying to emulate the UMP 45 or what they're going for on this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming this is going to be a variant of the ISO Hemlock, which is the ACR. So I mean, if it's the same name, it's going to be in that branch,
right?
So.
We'll see how it is. Am I going to use it? No.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick to my my two guns, my Vaz and my TAC. Thank you very much. And then, of course, we don't have anything just yet on what am I thinking right now?
Raid.
On Raid. Yeah. That's going to come in reloaded.
Yeah, definitely reloaded.
Yeah. Have we seen any news yet regarding the fix for the season 3
I haven't
raid?
seen anything. I'm going to assume that it's part of this big update.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we'll have to go and make sure that in the notes that they actually go and update this.
Yeah.
But I mean, overall, man, it's gonna be a good season. I'm always trying to be optimistic with these. They're adding some good stuff in here. Some stuff is clearly filler.
Yeah.
And again, I don't know. I look at some of the stuff that they add, and I really question it.
Yeah. I mean, for us, I hope again. We're the minority of people that are going to be playing every day. I'm glad that they're bringing back ranked, even though COD Champs is over.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that the new Warzone map revitalizes Warzone a little bit, at least like, 2 months, or at least until we get to Reloaded.
Right.
If that map's like really, really good or not.
Yeah.
But I mean, you also got to realize, like, again, we're going into the summertime. The COD cycles, it's happening. We're seeing it happen.
Yeah.
People are just, they're slowly like weaning off the game, or they're just not playing anymore.
Right.
And this is like the part where everyone's, we're waiting for, when is the next COD's going to come out? When is like the campaign trailer, like all this stuff coming out?
Right.
So,
yeah, that's definitely where we are right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, funny enough though, like when we're in this right now, unless it's like the couple days beforehand, I'm really not even thinking about Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah.
I'm still just like, I mean, we're focused on Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
We're still playing it all the time.
Yeah.
But
we're the minority. Like
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Most people, I assume, are already kind of abandoned this game.
Yeah.
Especially too, man. We were at the Boston Breach event there. Mm-hmm. A lot of people. I'm always surprised to hear people who talk about the game and then they don't play it anymore.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we talked about this last night too. How this is like a big pet peeve of ours.
Yeah.
People who talk smack about the game, saying that it sucks. Or talking about pro stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, how much do you play? And they're like, oh man, I haven't touched that game in months. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. You're like, invalidated. Yeah.
Invalid.
That's why when we finish season 5, we max everything out, and then we do our, year-end review of the game. Like, it's a good review.
Yeah. I would honestly say, like, I mean, name another group of people who's going to be able to truly give a review of MW2 multiplayer
at our
better
level.
than us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like nobody.
Yeah. 'Cause we have the days, we have the reps, we play. Again, we promote multiplayer and like ranked and stuff. Like our opinions matter.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, bro. We don't come on here one episode being like, yeah, man, we haven't played it all over the week. We didn't play it all, man. I didn't even touch the game.
Yeah, I would say our opinions are pretty valid by the end of the year.
Yeah.
Because it's the thing, we go through the ups, the downs. I mean, dude, last year Vanguard was hard to finish off, mainly because, again, like we couldn't find games.
Yeah.
Like around this time, this is when we would find like one, maybe 2 games of like pubs, and searching in ranked, we had an easier time finding ranked games than actual public games.
Yeah, it was brutal.
Yeah.
And like, again, that's how we warm up. We'll go play 1 or 2 public matches and then go to ranked. I mean, dude, we would go in there and we're just like, man, we don't got any time for this.
Yeah. Now we can get like, even on the bad servers right now, we can get in like 3 to 4 games in like, if we 3-0 everyone, right? Like 15 minutes, I would say, like just sweep through everyone, which like, that's pretty good. Vanguard, I swear we would play 1 game and then we're like, all right, we have to jump into ranked because it's going to take another like 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, by the time we actually get into ranked, if we're waiting in the pubs, it's going to be like 10:45. Yeah. I'm like, okay, so what are we going to do? Play 1 ranked game?
Yeah.
Like, all right.
Like we, at the tail end of Vanguard, we were warming up in ranked for ranked.
Yeah. Dude, you're a different breed if you do that.
Yeah.
Like there's guys that I've played with who that's what they do. They just start off in ranked.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, how do you do that?
I care about my SR.
Yeah. No, me too. Yeah. Like, and if I refuse to lose. Like I talked about this last episode, like losses that annoy me. If I jump into ranked and I'm playing bad, like right off the rip, I go home after this and I'm like, okay, let's go play ranked. If I play bad, I'm pissed at myself because I'm like, dude, if I literally just took the 10 minutes or whatever it was to go play another game, I would not be in this situation and I wouldn't have cost it.
Yeah.
But people just go in there, they lose, like, oh, it's whatever. I'm like, nah, dude, come on.
And that's why they're like, gold and below.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, most people are in that realm. And again, a lot of that too is because people just gave up on this game. Yeah, they just stopped. Yeah, So now I definitely know that we have a valid opinion on this game.
Yeah,
I would say probably a lot more than most other people you'd be listening to who play this game.
Yeah.
Unless they're like in the pro scene. Like below those guys, I would say it's us.
Yeah. Well, even like I will say, like even in the pro scene, they have a valid point on competitive. Yeah. Not pubs.
Yeah. No, exactly.
Yeah, pubs is like the whole own that space.
Yeah, exactly.
and anyone that like pub stomps and still posts like pub stomping videos, they know the game.
Yeah, dude. Does anybody even do that anymore though? There must be people.
Yeah, no, I'm sure there's like a handful of them. Like I'm pretty sure there's this guy like Eric Kahn. Yeah, he is just known to be a pub stomper. He still posts.
Yeah.
But yeah, like,
dude, you know who was my favorite pub stomper from that era? Like back in those days of YouTube, Market J.
Yeah,
bro. R.I.P.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened to him. I think he just stopped posting.
Yeah, and I know he was trying to go pro at one point, and then he realized how hard it was. Like, it's not the same.
Well, yeah, dude, that's the thing. I mean, you see Market J's gameplays.
Yeah.
The guy's over here dropping 60, 70, like over 100 kills in a game. Mm-hmm. And you're like, dude, the guy's a freak. And he's nasty at the game.
Yeah.
But then you get to the pro level, it's like, dude, it's all different.
It's completely different. It's not like you look at the class ups that there are like pub stomping class setups and then competitive setups. Yeah. Completely different things. Yeah. And like when you're so into the competitive realm, like us, you start playing competitive like while you're playing a pub game.
Yeah.
And it works to get like a bunch of kills, but not the 70, like 80 to 100 bombs.
Right.
Consistently. It doesn't work like that.
No, it doesn't.
Because you're playing for the win. That's a difference.
Yeah.
In competitive, you play for the win. In pubs, like you play for your stats.
Yeah, exactly. You just want a stat pad and get a nice KD.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, like I don't care if I go 8-21. If we get the win because I'm doing something right, I'm like, that's all that matters.
Yeah,
I'll take my SR. Thank you very much.
I mean, you guys know if you're playing like a public hardpoint, no one like hops.
No.
Like everyone's trying to get better stats.
Yeah, and that's where we just slay out. We're just like, all right, let's just go turn up.
Yeah,
and start trying to roam around, go crazy, have walk around aimlessly.
Yeah,
but now I mean it's going to be interesting to see what comes of this like end of the year here. I wonder if these matchmaking is going to get worse. And then again, just what I'm already thinking way ahead of this game. Like what Season 4 Reloaded, obviously it's going to have the raid episode.
Yeah.
If there's going to be any other additions, we're going to see any more maps added to this game.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's been my biggest gripe with this game is that promise that they had. Because I was really looking forward to that.
Yeah, all the remastered maps. Yeah. Watch the Season 5. They're just like, you wanted Terminal, you wanted High Rise, you wanted Scrapyard, you wanted Quarry, you wanted Favela. Here's everything.
Well, dude, I tell you, man, that's not a bad strat.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna generate a bunch of people coming back, especially during the summer.
Yeah,
because like I don't think a lot of people think about this, like outside events happening, just not in gaming.
Yep.
Like, dude, when the summer, like, you're a school teacher, when summer hits, like, everyone's out. Like, everyone's trying to go and do stuff.
Yeah, travel. Yeah, and just live their life.
Yeah. Not many people are like inside playing video games like all the time.
Right.
So like I guarantee you the drop off like from June to August for just video games in general is like huge.
Oh yeah,
it's huge. That's why games are always launched during the fall.
Right.
You're going back into school. You want to come back home. You know what you're gonna do? Finish your homework first, boys and girls, and then there you go, bro. And then play.
Yeah, and then also, of course, what's around the corner too? Yeah. Christmas.
Exactly.
So it's like if you're fortunate, you can get a gift. Like boom, there you go.
Imagine, if you release COD in the middle of the summer, like,
can you imagine
how many? Yeah, the first month or so, people are gonna buy it and be playing it.
Right.
But if it's like 85 degrees and sunny outside, and all your friends are like, "Yo, let's go do this." Guarantee you the majority of people are going to be like, yeah, let's go hang out instead.
Yeah.
And not play like 8 hours a day.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, dude, I couldn't even imagine if COD came out during the summer. That'd be whack.
Yeah.
But, I mean, dude, with that drop-off that's going to be coming, like, it's already happened, and it's going to get worse. Like, dude, I would be so pissed. Yeah. Just right at the end, they added all, but I would tip it. Like, that is
They know what they're doing.
That's a good move if they would do that. I mean, dude, pleading to them right now. Please do that. Because we're going to be the only two people still playing this game. Yeah. So be like, dude, help us out.
Yeah. At this point, I mean, if they do that, that would be, like, funny if they did do that. But if they don't, I'm fine with it. Keep it for MW3.
Yeah.
Give us all those maps, because I do think MW3 is going to be... We're going to experience MW3 the same way we experienced MW3 back when it first came out.
Dude, that is a take right there. I like that.
Not at, like, the highest peak just because, different time periods. Like,
right.
We were in school. We had nothing to do. But I do think... MW3 is going to feel like Cold War, like how we felt about that game. Like, I'm gonna hop on and grind all day.
Yeah.
Even during the summer when it's like 80 degrees outside, I'm just gonna be playing.
Throw the AC unit in.
Yeah.
And you're good to go.
Like Black Ops 4, like the CODs where I can hop on and play by myself for legit hours.
Yeah.
Like this game, I will say I've played way more than Vanguard. I have.
Yeah, both of us for sure.
Yeah, I have like at least 8 more days on this game than Vanguard, which is crazy.
Dude, I have to go check to see where mine's at, like how it stacks up.
Yeah, I'm over 20. I think I'm at like 21 on the cusp of 22.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
But again, like I've told you guys, like I enjoy this game.
Right. Right.
I enjoy the core mechanics of it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of broken stuff on it, but I enjoy like putting reps on this game.
Yeah. I mean, and again, that's like going back to the original Modern Warfare 2. That's the thing. Like the foundation of that game, like it laid the groundwork for what would become like all the later CODs that I think were built off of MW2.
Yeah.
And that's what this game has. Like it, of course, has its flaws. I talked about that last time. Like the original one had all its flaws too. And when we were at the watch party, we were talking about that with a couple of the guys there, about how we really think that Modern Warfare 3, if that's what they end up calling it, which I can't imagine them calling it anything else, it's going to hopefully be an elevated version of this game, which is exactly what the original one was.
Yeah.
It looked very, very similar. It was pretty much like, it was almost like a copy of it.
Yeah.
Just different guns, different maps, and a couple of tweaks. Here and there. And that's really what this game needs. Like you do that to this game and you're up there. Like you're in the top 5.
Yeah.
You know? It's just small things that the game needs. But when you're at like this level of game quality, like in these AAA games that, are made by these multi-billion-dollar companies, I feel like a lot of times it is these like small tweaks that really could have made a game great.
Yeah. Yeah. And MW3, we're going to have a whole episode dedicated to what we want, like a wish list. But there are a couple things that are tweaked and removed, and we're good.
Yeah, and we're off to a good start.
Like I played this game by myself without you like hopping on way more than Vanguard.
Yeah,
like way more. And like I really think it showed in this game for me. Like going from like Vanguard ranked to this ranked, like just me putting in the reps has showed where my potential can be in ranked.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I can second that. And the same thing, it was Sunday. I woke up, like 8 o'clock, and I'm just like, I'll go make my coffee and go play COD.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I would never do that. No way.
Yeah.
I would be avoiding that game like the plague.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'm like, dude, this is work.
Yeah, because we're only playing ranked.
Yeah.
Like in Vanguard.
Yeah.
That's the thing, we won't go on a tangent about it, but Vanguard, like ranked was fun. I think we can all attest that if you're a competitive player, playing ranked no matter what game is fun.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, because you're playing for something. And if you lose something. Which is, again, big argument why they should release ranked like right when the game comes out. I don't know if they will. Maybe they do. But, dude, imagine like the Full Swing MW3 comes out. They show gameplay of it. They add red dots. They take sound EQ out of the game. They add dead silence as a perk. Or they keep dead silence as what it is, but they have like a ninja perk where your footsteps are completely silent. And dead silence does, something else where if you pop it, you go faster or something like that.
Yeah.
They do all that, and they make, a couple decent maps. And they're not all wall bangable, and they release ranked day one. Imagine that.
We're good.
Or like a month after to get everyone into the game playing, and then they release ranked.
Right.
Imagine that, the full swing of all of that, and then every season after that, they release like 2 brand new maps and 2 remastered maps. Imagine that.
Yeah, it sounds so simple in practice, and just in theory. And honestly, like with them being Activision and Infinity Ward, I can't see it being so difficult to pull that off.
Yeah, and the only
or Sledgehammer was it Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer, or is it just Sledgehammer?
Just Sledgehammer.
Just Sledgehammer. Yeah. I don't see that being like a monumental task for them to pull off.
No, and I will say like the only reason like I would bet money on it is just because they're a business, it's their bottom line. And I understand that, right? Like, that's why they're releasing, like, these, if they do follow up and release these remastered maps, it's going to be the end of the year when people, sign off of the game, basically.
Right.
But, yeah. No, if they did all that, MW3 is going to be great.
Yeah. Something that I really want to see return for MW3 is the raid episodes. I want to see that lineage or that storyline continue because I think of all the things that they've added so far in Call of Duty, like the DMZ mode was, I don't believe that was as successful as it could have been and should have been. But this raid thing, though they don't really generate any money from it, I mean, I don't believe they do. Because there's not really much else that you can buy for that. But it's a great idea.
Yeah, and I hope this could turn into like their zombies mode or whatever.
No, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Like there's certain things that they can they planted the seed with this, and it's a great idea. They could definitely develop this into like a much bigger thing.
Yeah, and there are obviously tweaks that we would like on the
I'd like to be able to play it,
Yeah, like I want to be able to play it. I also I don't want to be confined to having 3 people.
Right.
Or like, if you could play solo, that'd be great too. But I understand why they need that many people for like the actual like challenges itself.
Right.
But it would be cool for them to implement, if only 1 person could play, 2 people could play.
Right. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I think that's going to be a big thing. That, like, hopefully it comes back in season, for season 5 and then going into MW3. Season 5, they're probably going to finish it up. But I wonder if it's going to be like a continuation or it's going to be a new story. You know what I mean? Like this one ends for this and like those characters. Yeah. And then now we get a new set of characters.
Yeah. I mean, if it's MW3, I'd imagine that it's going to carry, like the campaign itself is going to carry on from MW2.
Yeah.
And so will like the raid episodes.
Yeah.
So I do hope they bring that to MW3.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, season 4, like I'm always happy for a reset.
Yeah.
And we're gonna grind through it. When season 5 comes out, when that time comes, we are flying.
Yeah.
Through that.
We are gonna wrapping it up when season 5 comes, bro. We're gonna do our episode on it, and then next episode. So we hit 1,000.
Yeah, I like it.
Like seriously, that's the grind we're looking to just get through it.
You're off. It'll be out during the summer, so you're off.
Oh yeah.
And like I hop on anyways.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there fast.
Oh yeah.
Maxing out fast. And then
hitting all the tokens.
Yeah, and then now when we hop on, it's just gonna be
super chill.
Few pubs, ranked.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just all ranked.
Yeah, it's just gonna be the majority of ranked.
Yeah, and like ending it off with MW2 and the stuff that we want for MW3, right? Big news came out today. If you guys watched, Ubisoft Forward came out today, which is their like showcase for like the games that they're announcing, right? Big game everybody's talking about, made by Ubisoft XDefiant.
Yes.
Right? They talked about it. There's going to be another beta, which is great. Open beta for PC, PS5, Xbox One. Coming out June 21st to June 23rd.
We playing this, bro?
Yeah, we're playing this.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
So when you guys listen to this, if you guys like the OG CODs and you guys have PS5 or an Xbox, is it One? Yeah, it's the newest one, right? Xbox One.
I believe that's what it is, yeah.
Yeah, or a PC, go download that and try it out.
Yeah.
And I know we mentioned like, is XDefiant going to be a COD killer? It won't be. In my opinion, at all.
In mine too. I just don't. Not yet, anyway.
Yeah, I don't think XDefiant will. Call of Duty is just too big, right?
Yeah.
And the small little game coming out, it's not going to kill Call of Duty. But I will say though, we want this game to be way better than the current state of Call of Duty, because as we've seen with Activision, they've sent out like cease and desists against X Labs because they made their old games better. Mm-hmm. If XDefiant can come out, Ubisoft, a AAA developer, if they can make this game better than the current state of Call of Duty, a lot of players like us, we're not going to stop this, obviously, but a lot of Call of Duty players, a lot of Call of Duty players are going to go to that game. And that creates competition.
In that vein, too, yeah, and exactly. And the competition, like what we all hope for, is that sparks something with them to see some real change come into Call of Duty, because that's what they've been missing for pretty much since their inception. Ever since Medal of Honor went away and they smoked Battlefield, they don't have anybody to really compete against them. Yeah. So you're at the mercy of them to play pretty much the top FPS shooter, so hopefully XDefiant, their spin on it, and for what we've seen, it's great, and people are really hyping this up. So I hope that it's a huge success, and Activision wakes the fuck up.
Yeah. And I will say this year too, specifically, just based off of Twitter and stuff, it felt different this year because again they touched the the precious MW2 title, right?
Did. Yep.
And they didn't execute like as what everybody expected. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of pushback.
Yeah.
So this year definitely felt different, I will say.
I would agree. It was a big year for Activision with MW2, and though again on paper, like in their bottom line, it was a big success. But I think now they've really got to look at this game at XDefiant and see what this offers, because this could be it could be a problem for them. Like not initially, but I think down the line, if they keep doing what they've been doing, which is really listening to their community and making that experience that everybody knows that they want, it could cause problems for them down the line.
Exactly. Yeah. And if a big developer like Ubisoft is listening to, feedback from, their players and their fans, Activision can do the same exact thing. Yeah. And like XDefiant, they've listened to a lot of their feedback.
Yeah.
But yeah, so open beta June 21st to the 23rd. And supposedly the game's supposed to be coming out during the summer.
Yeah.
Like towards later end of the summer, which means August, and we can play it and the game's free.
Yeah. I mean, dude, come on.
Yeah.
It's a win-win.
Yeah.
So be sure to go download it, get ready for it. And then, when it comes out, we'll be definitely playing it.
Yeah, we're going to try it out.
In the meantime, while we're waiting for the news of MW3 and for that release to come out. It's exciting stuff, bro.
No, yeah, this is going to be good for Call of Duty.
Yeah, this is going to be good. This is what they need.
Yeah, we're COD fans, but we need XDefiant to be great for the sake of Call of Duty.
Yeah, 100%. We always got COD's best interest.
Yeah.
And we're not paid.
Yeah.
Disclaimer.
Exactly.
But yeah, man, I mean, that's pretty much it. We went over everything in season 4 that's going to be coming. Going to be an exciting one.
Yeah.
Excited to get our hands on it and just be moving through and get to level 651.
Yeah.
and restart. And of course, we'll be keeping you updated. And then, XDefiant as well. And again, congrats to Boston Breach for winning champs.
Yep. Let's go. I can't wait to celebrate the parade.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They'll just be, piss drunk, going crazy on the floats.
Yeah.
So it'll be cool. But did you have anything else you wanted to add before we close it out?
No, we're good.
Okay, cool. So again, everybody, thank you very much for listening to episode number 122 of the COD Casuals podcast. Be sure to go anchor.fm/COD Casuals, where we're posted on all social media platforms and all streaming platforms. Be sure to go to the YouTube as well to comment, like, and subscribe and turn on notifications, as well as going to our Instagram and to our TikTok, because we've been posting there weekly. We've been very up to date there. So if you don't want to listen to the whole episode, be sure to go over there and check out what we have over there as well. All right? We good?
Yeah.
Cool. So again, it's been episode 122 of the COD Casuals podcast. We're your host, Mike.
I'm Justin.
And we'll see you in the next one. Take it easy, everybody.
See ya.